I have watched the world turn for millennia, from the first fire lit by trembling hands to the cities, now ablaze with a lightless ambition. I am Cain, marked not only as the first to shed blood, but as the first to drink it. Through the ages I have borne witness to humanity's unending thirst for power, their hands ever stained as mine once were. But never before have I seen such a blackened mirror of my own cursed existence as I did in the Third Reich. They sought purity, a concept as fleeting as the dawn to one who walks eternal night. Purity, as if such a thing ever existed in the heart of man. Hitler and his flock of wolves spoke of a 1,000-year Reich, a reign as eternal as my own condemned life. Yet their vision was as fragile as the flesh they so eagerly burned, and their dominion collapsed like the sandcastles of Babel before it. The blood they spilled called to me across the decades. It was not the sharp, vital lifeblood of a man defending his hearth, but the bitter ichor of cruelty, of genocide cloaked in ideology. They invoked my name, though they knew it not, branding themselves with symbols and rituals steeped in ancient darkness. Yet their faith was hollow, their obsession with occult relics, their perverse rituals. These were not the marks of true understanding, but the desperate fumblings of mortals who thought they could harness eternity without paying the price. What did I see in their eyes? Hunger, yes, but not the hunger of survival, the hunger of conquest, of obliteration. They tore at the fabric of the world, fracturing lands, families, souls. I felt the weight of their destruction as if it were my own sin, echoing endlessly through time. And yet, like all mortals, their arrogance became their downfall. They thought themselves gods, but they were only men. Their 1,000-year dream turned to ash in a mere 12, consumed by the same fire they had unleashed upon the world. I walked the ruins of Berlin in 1945, the air thick with death. I saw the hollow shell of their ambition, their banners fallen, their leaders reduced to carrion for history's scavengers. If I've learned anything in my eternal wandering, it is this: power without wisdom is a blade without a hilt. The Third Reich was not the herald of an eternal order, but a fleeting nightmare, a dark spark in humanity's ever-turning wheel. They were no kin of mine, though they bore my mark in their insatiable cruelty. My curse is to endure, to carry the weight of my sin through endless night. Theirs was to burn, consuming the world and themselves in their reckless hunger. I drank deeply of that time, not from thirst but from sorrow. The blood of innocence stained my lips as I sought to remember their names, their stories, their lives extinguished by the maw of hatred. And though I am immortal, I felt a pang of mortality in those years, a reminder that even the greatest of horrors must come to an end. In the centuries to come, the memory of the Reich will persist, like a scar on the face of history. But scars, though permanent, are reminders not of strength, but of wounds that should never have been inflicted. May the world never again see such a shadow cast over its fragile light.